What's up, everyone? This is the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. This is a game I used to play a lot as a kid. You're a fireman and you got to put out fires. And so first of all, I got a dude staying with me. I think I've mentioned that in a previous video. He's sold his house and he's looking for a new one. And anyways, his wonderful dogs broke my computer speakers. So hopefully you can still hear the game audio. I got it turned up as loud as it'll go. I'll try to turn it up a little more. But anyways, we're just going to go through. So I haven't played this game in a while, but I used to play it all the time. Okay, people, let's save some lives. So we're going to start here. We don't have to, but we're going to. It's the Bradshaw Steel Mill. Target floor, first floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. Oh, what's up, girl? The Bradshaw Steel Mill is on fire. Some workers are still trapped inside. In 8 minutes, the factory will no longer be safe. Rescue at least 5 people and get out fast. Comments? If you carry too many items, you won't be able to run or kick. You can identify which color a door is by the marks on either side of the door. So not all of that information pertains to this particular level. That's just kind of like general instructions. So here we would be able to go up and down. This little area here is the map. This would be up or down different floors. These little gray things here are walkways, that I can like walk on because it's a factory. And then otherwise A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, these are all the different rooms. So here we can choose the arrow that corresponds to the side of the building you would like to place the fire truck. So we can call in like a special fire truck thing to like help us take care of some of the fire. So I'm going to put it back here in the back left. Also, I do like the old school Macintosh computer that we got going on here. Now this is interesting. If I go back to the map, put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. I'm not entirely sure either. I think it's a hint for a future stage, and none of that sounds familiar. But like I said, I used to play this game. I think my mom found it like in a bin, like a discount bin for like $5. So she picked it up for me one day, and I loved the shit out of it. I used to just try to run around and put out all the fire. Putting out all the fire was not a victory condition, so you don't really get anything for doing that. But I always just thought it was fun. You can't do it in every stage, but some stages you do have enough time. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. So here, I believe we need the electrical fire one. We'll take it. Actually, you know what? We don't want this. Take that back. And we'll take this. We do need the blue one, but we'll pick it up in the stage. Equip the item. After item is equipped, press OK. And then you can see here like my 3 fire truck bonuses. All right, let's go. So if you double tap, you can run. Can't run up or down stairs. So these little bomb things, these CO2 bombs, are super awesome because they put out huge sections of fire. The worst thing about this particular stage is that fire can be underneath those platforms and you just can't see it. So you got to be careful there. So we're going to go in this door. We're going to put this out. All right, that guy there will refill my inventory. And so we're just going to do that. And we're going to talk to him. Do you need anything else? I'm going to say okay. We're going to go this way and save this guy. You can see that, people that need to be saved can be pretty dumb. They just walk into fire. So we really want to go down there, but since that guy refills me, we're just going to kind of go and, use up our bombs. We really need to kill a little bit of time because one of the side objectives we can do in this stage is back up the computer. Urgent message, keep your eyes open for any items you can save. See things like that? Oh, actually, I think there's one in this room to my right. So double tapping run, not always a good thing, as you can see, because you don't always mean to run and you end up doing it. So we're going to go down here. Like I said, we can back up the computer, but we need to wait for a certain time for him to tell me that I should do that. You can find hidden items like this, like I picked up some dynamite, so we'll pick it up. And then we'll put out the fire. And now let's go down here. And again, I only have 8 minutes. So we'll talk to this guy. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? We're going to give him the dynamite, and we're going to take this blue thing. I believe blue is electrical fire. Oh no, I don't want to run. If you run through this doorway, you run right into that fire right there. We might as well, because we're going to get resupplied. We're going to save this dude. The main computer can open the red security doors. Again, not entirely sure, because it doesn't seem like any of the doors are red security doors in this stage. They seem green, but whatever. We're going to put out this fire while we're here. I'm going to talk to this computer. It says this gate is locked. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that does anything. Eventually, we're going to come here to back up the computer, but I mean, I don't know if I have to do that to like open some doors or something. I don't know. We don't need anything else, so we're going to say okay. All right, so we're going to run back, and we're going to take this little walkway path to like rescue people. You can see in the top left, underneath my time, 2 minutes 19 seconds, 2 minutes 20 seconds, there's like a little guy with his arms up, a little YMCA guy, 2 of 5. That's how many people I got to save. And then next to that, you'll see like a heart with my life, and then below that is like fire, 9%. That's how much of the building is on fire. We're going to go this way to rescue this guy. Don't fall into the molten iron. We'll try not to. That's why we go this way. All right, so we're going to go over here. So not all firemen will replenish your stuff. And we're hoping... Oh, you know what? Here we can use... This is the back left side of the building, so we're going to do this. Use the hoses! And I love the one dude by the truck. You know, in his little white shirt and stuff. And that'll help put out some of the fire, as you see. So we're going to talk to her. Do you need any more equipment? I don't, actually, but there she is. I'm going to throw one of those. We're going to use another fire truck, because why the hell not? Use the hoses. So here's where you got to be real careful of like fire being behind walls, being like underneath walkways and stuff. So we're going to save this guy. The drums contain propane. If the fire hits them, they could blow. And so we really want to go down in that room down there, but not until they tell me to back up the computer. And so for now, we're just going to try to put out the invincible fire. So I guess we'll go up here. I think like in 30 seconds or so, he's going to tell me to go. All right. But I believe... Thank you. We can save that person, because why not, right? Save all the people we can. We don't need to. That's enough people. You get that cool thing that happens. Sure, let's go put out some of this fire, right? And you can see here the fire is underneath the walkway, so it's super scary. Urgent message. If you have time, try to back up the mill's computer data. Shit, I just realized I used my last bomb. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. I think we'll be okay. We can get in here. So this door you can't open out of order, and that's why we picked up these C4. Now we really wanted to keep one of these CO2 little round bombs so that we could throw it in here once we open this door up. But no, do not run. Okay. Alright, so we're going to run down here and try to catch this guy. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I was trying to back up the main computer when I was trapped here. Go to the computer and back it up onto this disk. I think I have too much stuff and I can't run now. This stuff is weighing me down. I can't run or kick. That's fine. Because this door, if I had tried to go in that door earlier, it would have been locked. It wouldn't let me in. But this dude over here, we don't need the blue fire extinguisher anymore, so we can give it to him. You can take that. Now we can run and kick. Kicking comes in later. You can kick open doors. The files have been backed up onto the disk. All right. And now I believe it's okay if we give the disk to this guy. We're going to do it. And then there's really not much else to do. Like, that's pretty much the stage. So we're just going to go and put out some fire because it's fun. We want to switch. I almost set down a bomb. Be like, I'll get it. There should be a bunch of fire down here. That guy's the exit, dude. Do not run. Again, running super scary. Especially when you don't mean to do it. Fire can be, see how like I'm kind of like clipping into the wall? I'm not really clipping into it, it's just the, you know, the 3D effect of the camera or whatever. But fire can be down there and you can't see it, so be careful. We don't want to get too far away. But I believe all the rest, this building will be destroyed in 2 minutes. Get out now. Okay, let's just get out. Good job. We'll take over from here. Oh, wow. Okay, so lesson learned, giving the computer disk and the dynamite to the fireman did not count. So what should have happened there is that like on that stage screen where I was like being applauded by all the people, one of the hard hat guys should have ran up to me and been like, oh, my dynamite. And then he would have been like, great, thank you, and I would have gotten points. Sometimes you can break the dynamite. I think if you have it in your inventory and you like get hurt on fire, then he'll be like, oh, but this dynamite is broken, and then you'll lose points. And then it's the same thing with the computer disk. Oh, the computer data. You know, this data is my entire life. Thank you. And then you get like 10,000 points or something. Or he's like, oh, you ruined my computer disk, and you lose 1,000 points. It's nothing really special. It's the dude walks up to you. I thought you'd get to see it. I'll try to show it to you in another stage. But anyways, in the next video, we'll do this next stage, which is like an apartment store. There are other stages. Like after I do this stage, 3 more stages open up. So we're not close to the end of the game. Not yet. But we will do the next fire in the next video. So stick around. It's a pretty fun game. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. This is the second part, the second stage of Phase 1. I don't know what you want to call it. It is the Pagmillion Productions, target floor, 13th floor, and 14th floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. Pygmalion Productions, a mannequin and fabrics manufacturer, is on fire. President Matthews and some employees are still trapped inside. Under these circumstances, you have only 10 minutes to complete this mission. Rescue at least 6 people and get out. Because of the chemical nature of this company, be sure to plan ahead for unusual fires. This company has many chemicals. These chemicals may explode, causing toxic gases. Be careful. And this is a different dude if you look at the little icon. If there is a door you can't open, the axe can be very helpful. And so this is the map, and again we can check the upstairs area, and you can see all the little rooms. And we can go down here, and we can see all the little rooms. Nothing too spectacular. We're going to move the fire truck again. Choose the arrow that corresponds to the side of the building you would like to place the fire truck. I typically like to set it in this back left corner because that's one of the later areas that I reach, and he can help put out the fire. And again, if we choose the map, we get this weird thing. Put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. And again, neither do I. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. So basically what they're telling us is that we can use this axe to kick open doors, but you don't really need the axe in this stage, as you can actually just kick open the door. We will need the rope, but we can pick that up later. They were warning us that there's going to be chemical fires, so we would want this chemical fire extinguisher. The extinguisher puts out chemical fires. And they're also telling us that if the chemical fire gets out of control, the air can become poisonous, so we might want to bring this, which is an oxygen tank and mask. This item will let you breathe in toxic conditions. But I'm going to put the chemical fires out before that happens, so we shouldn't need this. But we are going to bring the CO2 bombs because they're the best. These bombs can put out large areas on fire. And you might be able to use this, but really, no, I don't use it at all in this stage. I just sort of run on it. And that'll make a little bit more sense when we get to the skylights. Equip item. After item is equipped, press OK. So I'm going to use the CO2 bomb, and we're going to get started. And so the first thing we're going to do is use our CO2 bomb here to like take out, you know, a decent amount of this fire. We can be pretty loose with these right away because the guy who will refill us is just like right upstairs. And so let's not waste time. If we do this right, we should be able to put out 100% of the fire in this stage. You have 10 minutes, which is more than enough time. And we're going to put out this little area just to make sure it doesn't get worse while we're gone. And we're going to run back and up the stairs, and this is the dude that'll refill us. Do we need anything else? We don't at this time. So we're going to go back downstairs and through the door. You can't get stuck on doors, and again, running can be a pain. Sometimes you run when you don't mean to. Because we just got refilled, we're going to be a little loose. Oh, let's get that. Let's do that. See, like I didn't really mean to run there, it just kind of happened. Luckily there was no fire in my way, so I'm alright, but I'm gonna put out this fire. Urgent message, keep your eyes open. People can look a lot like mannequins. That they can. And we're stuck on a chair. And we're gonna go through this door, and this is our first set of chemical fires, so we're gonna put it out because we don't want to let the chemical fires burn for too long, or else the air will get poisonous, and it's just a big pain in the ass. And we're going to switch back. And there's nothing else in that room, so we're going to go in here, and we have one more CO2 bomb, so we're going to use it there to try to clear out as much as we can, and then we're just going to put out the rest of this fire. Again, you don't have to put out all the fire. I just like to. I just think it's a fun thing to do. Shooting the fire from the bottom is the best way, I believe, to do it because, you know, if you shoot it in the top half, you see how it shrinks and then you have to like adjust. This guy here is just a mannequin. We were warned about that. We should have taken heed. Now this area here, we are going to put this fire out because we're going to have to come back to this area and we don't want this fire to spread. And so it's worth spending a little bit of time here and putting this out with the fire extinguisher. And I think if I can run, well, didn't want to run into the fire there. Again, running in this game, kind of sketch. We're going to put out this little section of fire. It doesn't take too much time to do, and again, it just sort of stops the fire from coming around the corner, and that's because this lady here, I can't leave without Anne, so we can't save her. If you let the fire spread, she'll catch on fire and die because she's apparently too stupid to move. So that's everything down there for now, so we're going to talk to this guy. We don't need anything else, so we're good. And again, because he's right there, we're going to kind of squeeze in this room and just let these little CO2 bombs fly and clear out huge areas. And then we're just going to go down here and refill. And then in here, we're going to run. So here's more. chemical fire. This should be almost the last of it. So we're going to put this out. I don't know if you heard that, but that is a person burning in another room. So that's always scary. Cool. We picked up an antique vase, so we'll take that with us. We'll keep that in our inventory this time. I'm Ann. Have you found Nancy? We got split up. I forgot to switch back. That's not that big of a deal because there's another person that can refill us over here. Just so I can show you what it's like when you beat the stage with special items in your inventory. And then this person will be like, oh, okay, cool, you're resupplied. They don't have much to offer us, but they can resupply us, which is cool because we need that to put out the last of the chemical fires. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And it's really convenient that that person is there because here in a second, we're going to not only put away our chemical fire extinguisher, but we're going to need them for bombs. The water is too hot. He can't get across. So you just spray the water. I guess you can't really see me doing it. Not that it matters. And then he walks across. It's a nice little lion head fountain, but he's injured. Are you okay? Ah! This man needs medical attention. I better see what I can find. And so we're done with the chemical fire extinguisher. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? No, but you can take this off my hands so that if I pick up more items, I can continue to run. And this is where it's really good that that guy's there to resupply us. That was close. Almost ran into the fire because here we kind of just want to let these loose. And again, oh, I have one more. Well, that was a huge waste, so we'll just put this out while we're here. And there's not much fire up here, so we'll do this instead of running back, although in some cases it's faster. So this is a little hidden thing if you spray the mannequins. It's dangerous walking on the skylights, and we can see that there is a dude down here on the skylight. Now this guy here, I have no idea how you're supposed to rescue this guy. This fire is being fairly aggressive. This is where, like, maybe you could use the rod, but all the rod does is tell you that the skylight's going to break, and then the skylight breaks. And so to show you, I'm going to stand on it. I don't know. It doesn't count as saving him. I don't know. To this day, I have no idea. I probably broke the vase in my inventory doing that, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care. So we're just going to run over here. And we're going to go up here. And we're just going to let these fly. Okay. Always scary when you try to get in a room where, like, there's fire right by the door. Just like that. We need to be real careful of our life. That kind of sucks because I wanted to use a death warp. It's not really a death because you only have one life, but I wanted to use an injury warp. Okay. And then, like I said, this person being here is pretty convenient, so we're going to use them to get more CO2 bombs so that we can just blast away. And this is where I would use my death warp, my falling warp, but I'm pretty low on life, so really hope that person in there doesn't die. Do you need anything else? We need the rope. When I fell on the skylight, I should have picked this up. That was my fault. Totally spaced it out. I'm going to kind of try to take the lower road. Keep that person in that room that's on fire from lighting themselves up again. So this is where we need the rope. And woo! And now these doors are locked. They want you to use the axe, or you can just kick them. That is the girl that is burning up, so we will save her life really quick. Thank you. Lucy's office is on the 13th floor, past 3 doors. I am... confused because I was almost positive that she gives me what have I missed? 3% of the building is still on fire. We don't need the rope anymore. Whoops. I mean, I did need to do that. Oh. I have the rope equipped. What? So I was almost positive that that lady gave me a first aid kit that I used to help the dude who was injured. But maybe not. She must be... Oh, she's up here. Never mind. Sorry. I got... thank you. I know what I'm talking about. It's up here. This is the lady that gives me the first aid kit. And, fire trucks. This is why we have fire trucks. Use the hoses. I got my floors mixed up. That can happen. Use the hoses. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. We kick open the door. Oh, hey. Use the hoses. So this is the last bit of the fire. Wow. Okay, so I really thought that would go through the door. We're okay. No harm, no foul. The building is completely out of fire. I'm Lucy. Is my husband okay? Here, take this first aid kit. You may need it. This is the first aid kit that I was looking for. And you can see that we put out 100% of the fire. So, yay for us. You get nothing. You would think that like that would end the stage and everybody would be automatically rescued, but nope. Hurry up, you've only got 2 minutes. There are people passed out near mannequins. You can use the extinguisher to wake them. We already saved that person. 2 minutes is more than enough. Because this guy here is the last guy. I kind of did a weird route through this stage. I thought my childhood memories would prevail. But I was off a little bit. No worries. We go to this guy. This man needs medical attention. We have the first aid kit, so he says thank you. That is our 6th dude. And now all we got to do is get downstairs. Good job. We'll take over from here. And because I have items in my inventory, this is what we missed out on last time. Oh, the first aid kit. It's broken. I'm forgiven. 0 points. Oh, my vase. Thank you. This is my life. He's ecstatic. 100 points. Level up. I have more health. I honestly didn't know you could do that. I had no idea that was a thing. Way to go. Okay. You can level up in this game. Like I said, this is probably the first time I played it years and years. But since we did those 2 stages, we now get to move on to a password screen. Okay, everyone. We're going to welcome a new member. I love the music. We'll try hard to make him learn. Hey, where is this new person? I don't know. He's supposed to be here. Yeah! I am Nikos. I'm here. Is that him? Yes, that's him. He's from video games. His name is Nikos. It's a weird game. I'm the famous Nikos. Famous? Hardly. At least it won't be quiet around here. And there we go. We got a new member. So now, like, when I'm walking around the stages, there should be a new guy. But because we beat those 2 stages and we got the password, we've now opened up 3 more stages. But as always, we're going to have to do each one of these stages in another video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. So we get to choose from one of these 3 stages, and while this stage here is my favorite, we're going to go over here to the mine. It's a little bit different. You can actually beat this stage really pretty quickly, but we're going to do it, and you should definitely stay tuned because either at the end of this stage or after this stage, I'm not sure, the game's going to get a little weird. So we're going to go here. This is the McGlone Mine. Target floor, first floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. There's been an accident at the McGlone Mine. While digging, the miners found a pocket of deadly gas. The mine has filled up and it's full of trapped people. You've only got 10 minutes to rescue 7 or more people. Keep your eyes on your oxygen gauge. Chris, you and Nikos will be going in to assist. Any comments? As you can see, this is the other guy. Running uses oxygen faster than walking, so be careful. And then this dude, there are gas spouts scattered about. You may be able to close them off. So it's only one floor, so we can't go up, we can't go down. And since it's a gas leak and not like an actual fire, we can't use the fire truck. So we can't click back on the map, so we don't get that weird message about the castle. So we're just going to go on ahead and go. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. So all we're really going to need here is these plastic explosives. These are useful for blowing open or through things. You could theoretically use this because the ground will fall out, but it'll fall out in front of you, not underneath you. So this is not necessary, at least not yet. And there shouldn't be any doors or anything, so we don't need any of that stuff. And that's all we can choose from. It's a gas leak, not a fire. Equip item. After item is equipped, press OK. And you can see we don't have any fire trucks. So we're going to go. Now again, we don't want to run here. So we're going to go up here. I think I remember how to do this. We're going to rescue this guy here. Thanks. He's got nothing. And then we're going to go down here. And we're going to not worry. We can blow that up to close it off, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to save the people. After the people are saved, we'll walk around and try to close those off. Some of the walls are unstable and can be blown through with plastic explosives, which obviously I knew because I needed to do that to rescue that guy, but it's just random. I think the second guy will tell you that. I think this is the right spot. Yeah. All right, so there's this guy over here. You got to wait before rescuing this dude because if you set your bomb down too soon, he will 100% get blown up. When the passage collapsed, I thought I was done for. And so be careful rescuing that guy or you'll kill him. There is an extra person you can save, so you would be okay, but... Air! I need air! I don't know, they just disappear, so I guess that means they're saved. Urgent message, watch out for unstable passages. So we're gonna go, like there's one right there. We're gonna go here and save this dude. He looks like he's in trouble, or he's just taking a nap on the job. Some of the walls are unstable, can be blown through with plastic explosives. Urgent message, we tried to stop Miss McGlone, but she got into the mine. Find her and make sure she's okay. So we will get her before we leave, but she's kind of backing up to the left, so we're not worried about her yet. So we're going to go up this way. And we're going to talk to this dude here. He's going to refill us. You can see my oxygen was getting sort of low. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I do not. I did not want to run. So we're going to blow up this, because why not? We can get refilled right below. And we're going to blow up this. This is just like a little shortcut we can take. But we don't really need to go up there. Actually, I guess I could have went that way and saved Miss Malone. Whatever. We're going to go this way. We're going to do it this way. So again, I'm not... Oh, you know what? Why not? Hopefully I don't blow myself up. And there we go. Like a true champion. I meant to do that. All right, so there's an unstable floor. So we're going to have to blow through this wall right here. And we're going to save this guy. Are you all right? Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, let's get out of here. I found this watch. Please take it to safety. And then we're going to go up here, and we're going to blow up this wall, and hopefully not blow ourselves up. And then we're going to go here, and we're going to blow up that one to close it off while we're here. Did you think you'd be able to blow this up and get through there? You know, maybe even squeeze through, but you cannot. So that's how you get that one. So we're going to do that one while we're here. We're going to get a couple of these while we're here because we don't want to come back to this side of the map. I think if I go down here, it's a passage that's broke. It was the same down here as well? It was. Now we have 10 minutes. You'll notice I'm almost done and I'm only 2 minutes in, so plenty of time to do this stage. We're going to go up here and we're going to save this dude. Some of the walls are unstable and can be blown through with plastic explosives, and he's the last dude. I could leave the stage right now if I wanted. The dogs need to chill out. One of the dogs ate like a futon cushion earlier. She tore it up, so she's kind of in trouble. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I do not. So we're going to kind of walk around now and see if we can't... we're going to save Miss McGlone. And then we're going to walk around and try to cover up any gas leaks we can find. So Miss McGlone is right here.
Thank you.
Calm down. You'll be okay. I'll be okay. Please help my workers. And so we're going to head up over here. I don't know where all the leaks are at, but we'll try to find as many as we can. We got some time. We might as well use it. We might as well explore the map. There's this guy walking around. He's just an idiot. You won't find anyone else down this way. It's real helpful. We don't want to blow him up. Although I don't think you can kill the other firefighters. But, oh, I guess we're going to blow him up anyways. There he goes. He takes it like a man, though. So let's see. Where do we want to go? I think we'll go this way. And we'll blow our way in down here, and we'll cover up this one. I think this may be it. I think I can blow through this wall, can I? I cannot. So how do I get in there? This wall. This is where it is. Okay, so I'm going to have just enough to cover up these two. So it's that one. And then we want to go up and around and get that one. And I don't know if there's any more. It may be it. So I think we're going to do this one, and then I think we're just going to leave the stage. I keep hearing the noise as if there's more of them, but I don't know where it would be. Does sound like it's getting louder, huh? So is there some down here, you think? This should be where the firefighter is that refills us, which we should go see because we're running a little low. I think that's it. It's really hard to tell. The game doesn't tell you. It doesn't do a good job of mentioning these types of things. As this is where the dude was passed out. And while it sounds like there would be one nearby, I think it just still makes the noise even though I've closed it off, because we definitely got that one up there. So, okay, so we're going to head out. I'm going to guess that's it. We're going to finish this stage. I do like the smoke effect, you know, and how it's clear around you. I mean, that's kind of neat. This should be a weak floor. I did not mean to run in that hole, but hey, you know what? That's a good way to death warp your way back to the start. So here we are. Good job. We'll take over from here. And that's it. Oh, my watch. Thank you. This is my life. He's ecstatic. 100 points. So I don't know, we got 70 points for time, we got 72 points for rescuing people, but we rescued 8 people, so I don't know. We got 335 points for events, and 100 points for an item. I don't know, you guys can do the math and figure out how that all works out, I have no idea. And so that's it. that's the end of the stage. Now, from this point on, if memory serves me right, this game gets weird. Like, they just sort of gave up halfway through. The stages are dope, but I don't know. I don't want to give away any spoilers. It gets a little odd. If you thought the castle thing was weird, just stick around. And in the next video, we're going to go to that place with the dinosaurs, and that's one of my favorite stages. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. We're going to go here. This is one of my favorite stages. This is the Dino Park. Target floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. A fire broke out at the Dinosaur Museum. There are many visitors still trapped inside. Be careful, because many of the exhibits may not be working correctly. The fire is spreading rather slowly, so you have 15 minutes. Complete your rescue 6 or more people, and get out. You'll be working with Jay and Nikos on this one. I guess this is Jay, maybe? The attractions in this park are automated. And then Nikos finishes his statement. They will probably be operating, and they may prevent you from getting everywhere. And then I don't know who this guy is. I think maybe this is me. I'll keep my eyes open for anything that will help. And so you can see this is the map. It's pretty straightforward. It's not maze-like. We can really only take one path. We can go up, and it's just a big open room, and we can go up again, and it's also just a big open room with this little water park ride here. It's like a little boat ride. This part, kind of iffy. I'll show it to you. Kind of sketch. We can set the fire truck. So choose the arrow that corresponds to the side of the building you would like to place the fire truck. We're going to try this far right corner. And then we're going to go back to the map, and he's going to say, put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. And if you think that's a weird thing that he just said, stick around, because I believe after this stage, they start saying a lot of really weird things. The game gets kind of odd. But for now, we're just going to move on. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. See the little circle, the little triangle. All we need here for this stage are these CO2 bombs. These bombs can put out large areas of fire, so that's what we're going to do. And we're off. Oh, we got to equip the item. And now we're off. Let's go. Welcome to the Dinosaur Museum. So that happened because I stepped on that little dinosaur tile. So we're going to throw these CO2 bombs. We can be a little free with them because we can get resupplied just right over here to the right. There's going to be those little dinosaur tiles kind of all over down here. And they'll tell us the story of dinosaur evolution. So I'll be sure to step on them for you. I want you to get your daily education. During this time period, the plants made their way above water, filling the atmosphere with oxygen. Ooh, look at it. Go up over here and throw another CO2 bomb. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I do not. We are going to throw a CO2 bomb. We're going to stand here. During this era, fish with highly developed gills and fins made their appearance. Soon, the fish with lungs will make their ways out of the water. Ooh, look at the exhibit. We might as well resupply while we're here, since we're standing almost right next to him. And again, we can be kind of loose with these because we'll run back one more time to resupply before we leave this floor. So let's just bomb it. Thank you. Nature began to weed out the weak from the strong, and only the most able amphibian survived the climate. This area, I think this is like a little one. Urgent message. Keep your eyes out for ways to use the exhibits. We will totally do exactly that. This period was when the fearsome dinosaur appeared. Shown here is a Velociraptor. I don't know when this game came out. Pre-Jurassic Park? Post-Jurassic Park? This game could have beat Jurassic Park to the Velociraptor punch. Which I wouldn't be surprised. This game's it's ahead of its time, you know? Didn't get much appreciation. As you can see here, it's a real classic. We're going to go back and get resupplied because it's worth it. It'll help save some time. Although we got a bit of a jog back. This guy could help us by, you know, maybe moving a little bit, but it's no worries. Not even 2 minutes in. We got 15 minutes. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I do not. I'd like to run. We're gonna go, we're gonna go. We're not gonna use the CO2 bombs now. We're gonna save them for the second floor where they'll be a bit more helpful. And then we'll use the fire trucks on the third floor. Also, I want you guys to take note of the glorious soundtrack. There is none, is what I'm getting at. Which I kind of like. I did not mean to run into the fire. That happens. It's one of those games where if you double tap a direction, you start running in that direction. So what happens is when you're trying to creep towards a fire, like I'm stepping forward, you'll double tap and start running. The dinosaurs evolved and grew to immense sizes. Shown here is one of the largest dinosaurs, the Brontosaurus, from the Jurassic period. And I could be wrong, but I don't believe the Brontosaurus is a dinosaur anymore. Now there's a dinosaur that looks almost exactly like it, but I think the Brontosaurus, they had the wrong skull on the wrong skeleton, and so they had to switch it out, and now it's like a Brachiosaurus or something? I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I'm not a paleontologist or whatever, but I do like this guy. He's probably the most animated survivor we're going to see. He's flaming it with his coat. Thank you. Everybody else is either cowering in fear or passed out on the floor. It's nice to see somebody being a little bit proactive. But that should be the end of the first floor. I will show you this. If we try to go down a floor, we got to walk, I believe, to trigger it. Yeah, I think I've put out all of the fires. I think he means to say I think I've put out all the fires down there, but whatever. I think I put out all the fires work. So this is the second floor. This is kind of weird. Stamp Rally. By visiting all 9 stamp sites, you'll win free admission to the Dinosaur Cruise. Good luck. And we do need a ticket to the Dinosaur Cruise, so we do have to visit all 9 of these sites. Okay, we've been here. So there's one. And we'll try to use our CO2 bombs a little bit here to speed this up. We've been here, that's 2. We've been here, that's 3. We should go down there and save that guy really quick. I saw an egg outside the display cases on the 3rd floor. I wonder why it wasn't with the rest. I want you to remember that that guy says that he saw an egg outside the cases. Okay, we've been here. That should be number 4. We don't have to put out all these fires. I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't. It is a good way to track where you've been, though. You may see in front of me is like a little raised area. You might ask what that is. If I stand on it, I catch on fire as if I had ran into some flames. You might want to know why. There would be like booby traps that catch you on fire if you stand on them at a Dinosaur Children's Museum. They're exposed wires for the map game. Somebody will tell me that over here. This lady here, who again is just sitting here burning. Not even going to move over just a few inches. There are wires exposed all over the map, so be careful. I believe this is 5. Okay, we've been here. Okay, we've been here. I think that's 6. This should be 7. Okay, we've been here. We'll put out this fire with my hose. Because there should be, yeah, a decent amount of fire over here. So we'll get this one. This should be 8. Okay, we've been here, and then we'll do this one. This guy we could talk to, but he'll just, you know, do you need any more equipment? I do not. He will not resupply us. I believe the 9th one is here. Hey, there it is. Okay, we've been there. That's all 9. Way to go. You made it to all 9 sites. Go to the Dinosaur Cruise on the 3rd floor to redeem your free ride. And again, I do need this because I have to ride the ride. That is the wrong set of stairs. We want to go up. So this is the 3rd floor. We don't have any CO2 things anymore, so we're going to use our fire truck. Use the hoses! And that should help put out some of this fire. And this is the last floor, and you can see we still have 10 minutes, so we got plenty of time. Before we go down there, I want to show you this is the egg case, and here is the quote-unquote egg. Picked up an artifact. I don't know how that guy has made it as far as he's made it in his video game life if he can't tell the difference between a goddamn fossil and an egg. Clearly this is not an egg. I think maybe it was supposed to be. Maybe there is an egg up here somewhere and I just have never found it, but as far as I know, that's what he's talking about. It's hard to tell in this game if there actually is an egg or not. So we're going to put out this little fire. I'm putting out all the fire just for fun, but it is kind of important to put out this fire down here. There might be some people trapped on the dinosaur cruise, but you won't be able to use the ride without a ticket. And that's because I do need to ride the dinosaur cruise, and this door right here is the exit to said cruise, and I don't want to exit and come out into like a whole bunch of fire. So it's good to put this fire out to make sure that it doesn't spread. Plus, you're a firefighter. It's what you do. And you can see here's some dinosaur bones down here, but there's no panel. So we're going to, not yet. I was going to say we're going to use the truck, but we're going to put this out with the hose because it's pretty easy. Alright, and then we're going to get up here, and this we are going to use the fire truck. Use the hoses. And this is the boat cruise, and this I never really enjoyed. I kind of like it, but there's a serious flaw with the boat cruise, and I'll show you in a second. And that's that we have to get off the boat, which wouldn't be terrible, but getting back on the boat can be a problem. Use the hoses, and if I don't get back on the boat, I drown. And I don't just warp back to the start, it's game over. So here we go. On the boat we go.
Thank you.
Thanks, I'll never ride a boat again. And I drowned. I don't understand. I gotta retry. I don't fucking get it. Your guess is as good as mine. So I guess I'm gonna retry. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Let's try this again. Let's get on the boat. Let's save the lady. Let's run back. Hey, we got on the boat. So the key is to not move and then also run, and then you'll get right back on the boat. The mistake I made last time was moving, and that is my fault. You also have to run. If you walk, it won't work. So, okay, so we've done everything. The only person that's left, we can leave. This is entirely optional, but we're going to do this. I'll carry the panels out of here. You keep my path clear. And so all we got to do is put out these fires as this dude walks. Now, he can walk into the fire and he'll just like respawn. So really, here in a minute, you know, the fire is going to come too quickly for me to really do much about anything. So I just got to kind of guess to see which way he's going to walk. And I just got to sort of put out the fire. See, like there, I missed him. He's going to come right back in that same spot. And so we just put out the fires. I don't know which way he's going to go when he gets a tile. He does have to pick up every single one of these. And so you can see why this might be time consuming. So again, we'll put out that fire. We'll put out this one while we're here. Okay, see, so I totally got robbed there. That one sucks. Oh my god. So, okay, so we're going to wait just a second, and we're going to start spraying. All right. The fire's spawning the same time he comes in. Kind of annoying. Keep going. I'm trying. Really, I'm just trying to stop you from burning alive. So, okay. So the tile comes back. We put out the fire. I'm doing really bad. Usually I'm not this bad at this. Okay. So now we just got to keep this clear. You could try to guess where he's coming and put out the fire ahead of time, but I mean, I'm trying to put out the fire. You dick. You absolute dick. So when they talk to you, it's super annoying. You know, because you're trying to put out the fire and they keep stopping. Sit there, like that. You know what I mean? All right. I'm trying to help you. Oh, he's up here. Okay. We'll let him go. I don't know which way he's gonna go. I'm trying to put out the fire. Okay, we got close there. That's what happens when they talk to you. It can make it kind of difficult. Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna guess. I guessed wrong. Okay. We're going to keep spraying to put out the fire. I had plenty of time to catch that one. I just didn't. Alright, that one totally sucks. We got robbed. Oh, we got to do it again. Man, this is why I think they give you 15 minutes. It's just for this one mini game. I don't know. We're gonna guess. Oh, he's coming in from the side. He's living dangerously. So annoying. Oh wow, super annoying. And so I think the idea is that the more area you have cleared out, you know, the more places fire can spawn, and so less likely that it's going to spawn, you know, right where he's coming. And so this should be the end. And we are done. Donezo. And now we can do this, and we can put out the last of the fire. And you can see it says the building's 0% on fire, but there is this little last remnants that we'll put out. And that's that. We are done in here. I think I put out all the fires. I actually think you have as well. And we'll start heading our way back to the exit, which won't take us long, and that'll be the end of this stage. Up here, not very great. I'm guessing maybe there's like pictures hanging on these walls. The building will be destroyed in 2 minutes. Get out now. And we just can't see them. Otherwise, I feel like this is a really boring and unnecessary section of the museum, and maybe not well designed for moving people through in large crowds. And who am I to judge or question? We have plenty of time to make it out. Although it does take about a minute or so, I think, to run through here. And this is the exit, so we'll talk to this dude. Good job, we'll take over from here. Oh, my fossil. It's broken. I'm forgiven. I don't know why it's broken. I don't know why I'm forgiven. None of this makes any sense to me. And then I leveled up for breaking her fossil, I guess. So I have more health now. They don't even mention the fact that I saved all of those tiles. I don't know. I guess I got 584 points for that event. I guess they don't count as items. I got 1,749 points. None of this means anything to me. But I do get a password. And here we go with the weirdness. Nikos won't be with us. He's in the hospital. Guys, your guess is as good as mine as to what happened with Nikos and why he's in the hospital. But if you think that's weird, stick around. But we'll do this next stage. This isn't the end of the game. After I do this, there are 3 more stages. So it won't be the end of the game, but it is the beginning of the weirdness. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. This is the last of the second phase, stage 3. This is Whitney Appliances, target floor 1st and 2nd. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. A fire broke out at the Whitney Appliance Factory. The factory is controlled with a series of security doors. These doors don't appear to be working properly, so you'll need to find out what happened in order to rescue people. The fire's getting pretty bad, so you've got no more than 15 minutes. Rescue 8 or more people and get out. Once again, this is an appliance factory, so be prepared for electrical fires. Chris and Nikos will be with you on this one. I'm sorry, Nikos is on vacation. This is the second fire from this factory in a month. Okay. So, I don't know. Like I said, the story's gonna get weird. This is the map. This is kind of a complicated stage, and I believe it's this room here, which has like a little mini game in it, which hopefully we have time to play, but maybe not. So we'll go up. The second floor, not that big. So we're gonna go to the fire truck. Again, we're going to put it in the back left. We're going to go back to the map, and he'll tell us this weird thing. Put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. Probably one of the less weird things he's going to say. All right, so I don't believe we're going to have time to put out all of these fires, and this is a stage where there are, like, key-colored doors. So we'll do our best. I don't remember a ton about this stage, but I think I'll be okay. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. We definitely want, is the blue one electrical? Yes. Electrical fire extinguisher. This extinguisher will put out electrical fires, and we want the CO2 bombs. These bombs can put out large areas on fire. But we won't be able to refill, I don't think, in this stage, because I thought Chris was the one that got hurt. Maybe Nikos is the one. I don't know. Somebody's in the hospital or something. Equip item, or they're on vacation. It's hard to follow. After item is equipped, press OK. So we're going to put this one here, and we're going to get going. All right, so we definitely want to put out the fire here in the beginning zone so that when we come to leave, this room's not all lit up. We're not going to try to put out all the fire here in this stage, because I don't believe we have time, because we can't refill our CO2 bombs. Alright, so we're going to hit this computer, and that's going to let us open these green doors. You can see the little panels on the side. I did not mean to run. And again, we want to put out this area by the starting zone so that we can like get back through here pretty quickly. And we're going to put out this area here. We're going to urgent message, try to find out why this fire started. Thanks. So we'll save that guy, and again we'll put out this just to kind of keep this area safe. We are going to have to come back through here, and this little guy here, he can go away. So we can't get in this blue door. Area unsafe, entry denied. So looks like a good place for a CO2 bomb. And I'm not entirely sure where we want to go. I think we want to take those stairs. Okay, I think we're going to take these stairs. And we're going to go up. Up may be a dead end. I cannot remember. It is. Okay, so we're going to go over here. There's a little bit of fire down there. We'll be okay with it. I don't believe that guy refills us. We can get more items, but he won't give us more CO2 bombs. So we're going to save this dude. There isn't enough power to open more than one color security door at a time. Urgent message, the main power has gone out. Find the auxiliary power generator and activate it. So we're going to kind of sort of clear this area out a little bit. Where was our firefighting friend? So let's get to him. Oh, he does resupply us. Okay, how about that? Do you need anything else? So we could have been way more loose with these things. Let's go crazy. Do I need anything else? No, I do not. Let's go. Yoink. 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 Let's get resupplied. Is there anything over here? There is. Let's get them. Alright, that should be all the fire in this room. Okay, so we need to make some time up here. We need to hurry. We're gonna go in here. Oh, what's up, baby girls? My puppy's pawing at me. We're gonna get all of this, although I don't believe it's necessary to clear this out. But hey, this dude's just right here, so let's go resupply. Okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I do not. We're gonna go here. So what we're looking for is the big power generator that'll turn all the power back on. We're gonna go here. Okay, nothing in here. So here we can switch over to the red doors. Now I don't understand why these green doors still open if I've turned on the red computer door, but they do. It's other red doors that won't open. Or other green doors that won't open. I think I need to take those stairs now. Maybe not. I kind of just sort of wander around this stage until I figure it out. Okay, we can't get in there. I don't think I can get in here now because I've turned off the green doors. Some green doors. So we're going to go upstairs now. Your guess is as good as mine. It's a bit of a weird game. No, we're going to save this guy. The boiler, I can't believe it. The boiler has gone totally haywire. And so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we need to clear out this area because we need these stairs. We don't want to come back into like a whole bunch of fire, so let's clear it out. And I ran into a flame instead of creeping towards it with my fire extinguisher because I'm not the best fireman. That gas leak in the mine is really done wonders for us. So, okay, so we're gonna go in here now. Hopefully there's not a bunch of fire waiting for me. You never want to run into a room. That's a pretty good way to just run headfirst into flames. We're going to rescue this color. Each color control system will direct power to that color security door. For example, the green control system will allow green security doors to open. That's super helpful, but also way late. I wouldn't have been able to get here had I not been able to figure that out. And again, we're going to have to come back through this area, so let's put out the fire. Okay, we're not worried about that. Here's another computer system. Okay, we gotta wait for our thing to refill. And we're gonna put out all these fires, because again, we have to cut back through here. We don't really have to put out all of these. That's probably good, so we're just gonna leave it. Okay, it's already on. I'm gonna help this scientist guy going crazy. We're having electrical problems. I'm not sure why. And so we're going to put out some flames here because, again, we're going to have to come back through this room. And we ran into some flames again. And we almost did it again. Running is really sensitive. Like you can see, if you double tap the directional button, you run. The problem is that you have to like tap and tap and tap to sort of step towards the fire. Okay, so we need to turn that computer on so that we can get in this door. And here is the power generator where we can turn the electricity back on. And so to do that, we need to get to the front of this green generator, but we can't get there with all this fire in the way, so we're going to have to put this fire out. And so here, we're going to switch over to our blue one. We're going to put that out, and that should be enough, but hey, and now the power's back on. Now we can open up all the doors. And so we don't need to come back in this room, so we don't really care. So we're just going to let that fire burn. Should be no fire in here. We should be able to just run back to the stairs now because almost all the fire is out. And now when we go back downstairs, all the doors we couldn't go in previously, we can now go in. Like this one up here. I lost my wife's engagement ring. Please find it. I would love to, but I have no idea where it's at. Maybe we'll find it. I've never found it. We're going to go in here. I believe there's a firefighter in here doing literally fucking nothing. We can't even get in the room because his job is, he's so poor at his job that he like straight up. Oh no, this must be the guy that's on vacation. Okay, so sometimes there's a firefighter in that room. Alright, is this where we can get resupplied? Because that would be nice. Hey, okay, you're resupplied. Do you need anything else? I think I need to take the stairs now. Because this was the computer room. Yeah, so now we need to take the stairs. This way. And we should be able to go in here now. We could rescue this guy. I tried to locate the cause of the fire, but I couldn't. Oh, did we rescue that guy too soon? Oh, man. Maybe we won't get to play the boiler minigame room. So, normally... Can we still do it? Maybe it's this guy that'll tell us. That is if we live long enough. We can't seem to not run. We're having a real bad time with that today. Oh my god, with this guy. Stop! You have to activate the backup generator to open the boiler room. Urgent message, there was an odd power surge in the boiler room. Get over there and investigate. Okay, here we go. So we don't have much life, but we're going to do this. We're going to try to do this anyways. So this is the boiler room. And it's this weird little mini game that we're locked into. Okay, you need to lower the temperature of all 5 boiler tanks. Spray the blue squares on the front of each tank. The gauge on the tank will tell you how the temperature of the tank. Will tell you how the temperature of the tank. That's their sentence. You need to completely lower the temperature of each tank before the doors will open. Good luck. And then it sprays out a bunch of fire. And shoots electricity at me. And we're probably going to die. But with a little bit of luck, we can do this. And we should be okay right about now. There we go. Hey, and we beat the stage. How about that? I have more health because he leveled up. Never did find that guy's engagement ring, though. Don't know where that's at. And we get another password. I have to tell you some bad news. Nikos died this morning. Captain, I can't believe it. I know you're hurt, but don't let it affect your job. It's partly my fault. Idiot. Jeff, you can't do anything about it. This is a war zone. Losses. I can't believe I'm saying this. Is this really in the script? Yeah, it is, Jeff. Look, Joe's doing what he can. Writing text for a story already done isn't easy. Ask Woody Allen. Jeff, just go on with your lines. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Jeff. I told you it was going to get weird. I don't know why that happens out of nowhere. And it's going to continue to stay a little weird from this point on. So that's that. In the next 3 stages, we get to do a couple of like skyscraper towers, and then we get to do another mine. But as always, we're going to have to do that in the next video. I'm a little bit more familiar with these stages. I remember these, but that last factory stage I was a little shaky on. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. And before we get into this, I have done a little bit of research into this game, and I learned a lot of things that I didn't know from my childhood, so I'll kind of try to cover them. But for now, we're going to start here with this building, the Gemini Towers, target floor, the 59th floor, and the 60th floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. There's a fire at the famous Gemini Towers. Mr. Zach Meston, oil billionaire and suspected arms dealer, was holding a party in the East Tower. Many of the guests are still trapped in the building. You've got 7 minutes before the building structure becomes unsafe. Rescue 9 or more guests and escape before the whole building goes up. Betty and Nikos will be with you on this one. I'm sorry, Nikos is not around. Be careful, someone as powerful as Mr. Meston has lots of enemies. It's already suspicious enough that a fire started in such a modern and safe building. So you can see the floors. Again, We'll do the fire truck. Choosing the arrow that corresponds to the side of the building. You would like to place the fire truck. I'm going to place it there. We're going to go back to the map, put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. That is what I Googled. I still have no idea what that means. Nothing. That's still a giant mystery. As far as I can tell from the walkthroughs that I found, nobody knows what that means. But let's get started. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use two items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. Alright, so here we don't need anything. We need these CO2 bombs, and we want the plastic explosives. Equip the item. Alright, so we're not going to have a lot of time to put out fire in this stage. We got to save a lot of people, and we got to save them pretty quickly. So we're going to get going, and we're going to start off by going over here to the right. There's also not going to be any way to like refill my supplies, so we're just going to kind of blast through here. So one of the things that I learned is that you have R bumpers, and if you hit the right bumper, you can see underneath. So while I was complaining earlier that you couldn't see fire inside of rooms and such, you 100% can. I just apparently never ever hit the bumpers. So thanks. Now there's nobody on the other side of this cracked wall, but we are going to blow it up anyways, and that's because we get points. Now, why do we want points in this game? We want points because if you beat the game with 5,000 points or more, there's a bonus stage that I never knew about. So I'm going to try to do that, but we may already not have enough points. So if I beat the game and I don't have 5,000 points, that's okay. We'll just type in the password and play the bonus stage. So we're going to go down here. We're going to save this guy. Thanks. You also get points for putting out the fire, like how much of the building is no longer on fire. Whoa, almost ran into the flame. So that's kind of helpful. Urgent message. I've run out of silly urgent messages, so Chris told me to tell you to read Video Game Magazine. I've never heard of Video Game Magazine, but I guess we should read it. Alright, we're going to save this guy. I'm Mr. Meston. I think one of my enemies set this fire to make me look bad. No one can make me look bad. I'm Zach. Boy, I'd have written something better than that, Joe. Like I said, the game gets a little weird. It's like the writer just sort of gave up. I don't think there's anybody in here. There's nobody in here. So we're going to take this elevator, which you probably shouldn't do in a fire, but we're going to do it. We're going to go down in here. I'm trying to run to save time, but we're not doing very well. All right, we're going to save this firefighter who's clearly not doing anything. He will not resupply us, but we can pick up more stuff if we need it. I don't think there's anybody in here. Yeah, nobody in there. So we're going to go out. Man, I can't believe I didn't know about the bumper thing. I feel so dumb. I believe that there's somebody. Yeah, there's a lady right there. We got to get around this plant. Harder than it looks. And we're going to save her. My painting, please save it. It was on a wall between two plants. All right, so that's why we came this way first. That's because I do know where her painting is, and you cannot pick it up until she tells you to save it. If you touch the picture before, you just comment on what a beautiful painting it is. We don't need anything. We're just sort of cutting through, trying to get out. I think that's everybody on this floor, but we're going to double check. Oh, no, it's a good thing we did. Thanks. I didn't want to run. Running is super dangerous in the game. I don't suggest you do it. Losing valuable life and time. I think there's nobody in here. All right, nobody in there. We're out. We're going to take the elevator down. Again, I don't suggest you do that. You know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going to use a fire truck. Use the hoses. Didn't do much. I really don't have time for this, so I got to go. You really do end up cutting it pretty close in this stage. Okay, that one was actually my fault. I wasn't trying to turn around like that. That's okay. We're going to throw a CO2 bomb to kind of clear the way here so that we can squeeze in like this. All right, now we're going to go this way. We're going to throw another CO2 bomb because it's kind of hectic in this area. All right, so we could blow this open, so we will. For the hell of it, we're going to use another fire truck because why not? Use the hoses, get it done, set that down. As well put out those little fires. All right. And there's nothing over there to the left. But there is this lady here. And she would probably appreciate it if we saved her. Thanks. So we're going to save her. And we're going to get out of the rubbled area. We're going to go up here. And here's the painting. Picked up a painting. Looks a lot like the Mona Lisa, so super valuable painting. I don't know what it's doing here. We might want to investigate this guy for theft later. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in here. Yeah, nobody in here. Pretty sure there's nobody in here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, nothing in there. That's okay. We'll get a little bit of points for putting out some fire. We're going to run back down out here. I only have 6 or 7 minutes. I think 7 minutes. So you could see we're running a little late on time. But we should be okay. We're going to go in here. Nobody. And so we're going to go over here. And there's that guy. There was a party going on upstairs. I don't know if they got out. So that's where we're going to head now. If I can stop him from running. Okay, that one wasn't my fault. He just kind of like rolled around the corner. He got clipped on the corner and just kind of, I don't know, the pixels pushed him through. Whatever. So we're going to go upstairs. So this is an interesting little section. There's this guy up here. So let's go save this obvious guy. Man, I cannot believe I didn't know you could see underneath walkways like that. Hurry up. You've only got 2 minutes. So we're going to go talk to this guy. Look into the telescope. Now, if you look into that telescope, that guy walks over and he kicks you and then he takes all of your stuff. And he apologizes, but he does it. So don't look into the telescope. Instead, go and talk to him. And he says, "You caught me. I had to start the fire. Whatever, let's go." Kind of crazy because if he started the fire, why is he still here? He's clearly in a lot of danger. But there you go. So we got a CO2 bomb, so we're going to use it here. And we're going to go up here. And we're going to kind of cut through here. And we're going to save this guy. And that's number 9. And if you really want, there's another person up here. I believe in this room. Right there. Thanks, we can save an extra person. That's what happens if the dude robs you, you can't save him. And so that's your 9th person. So now we got to try to get out of here. But all we got to do is take these stairs and talk to this guy right here. Good work. We'll take over from here, and that is the end of the stage. And we'll see if we got a decent amount of points. I don't know where I sit with that. Oh, my painting. It's broken. I'm forgiven. I don't know. I don't understand. It does not look good. I need a lot of points. So it looks like we're probably going to be using the password to see that bonus stage. Not that it matters. We still get the ending of the game. I just want to show it off. I didn't know. I mean, like I said, I played this game when I was a kid for years and years and years, and I had no idea that that's what would happen. So anyways, that was that stage. We'll do the other 2 stages. Well, we'll do another stage in the next video. So 2 more videos, and then we get to beat the game, and then a 3rd bonus video for the bonus stage. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. We are going to do the Shylock Center. Target floor, 44th floor, and the 45th floor. I don't know what that means. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. There's a fire at the Shylock Center. The fire started on the 45th floor and it's spreading through the whole building. Mr. McNamara, the chairman of the board, and some of his employees are trapped. You've got 5 minutes to rescue 6 or more people. The building is rapidly becoming unstable. Watch for unsafe flooring. You're with Nikos and Jeff for this mission. I'm sorry, Nikos is not around. Being an office building, this center may have some electrical fires. So again, we can go up. The layout's pretty simple. It's like a big room here, 3 little rooms. You go up a floor, same thing, 3 little rooms, 3 rooms, and then you go up, and then it's just this big wide open area. And then there's this R thing, I don't know, right maybe? Choose the area that corresponds to the side of the building you would like to place the fire truck. We're going to put it down here. I don't know why. We're going to go back to the map, and he says put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. I don't know what he's talking about either. I've never been able to figure it out. I'm pretty sure even in the bonus stage, we don't tackle that. So we're not going to have a lot of time, so we're not going to put out a lot of fire. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you've selected, push OK. We want the blue one for electrical fire. This extinguisher will put out electrical fires. And we want the CO2 bombs because they're helpful. And we're just going to jump in, equip an item, press OK. So I almost never use the fire trucks in this stage, so the first thing I'm going to do is use the fire trucks. Actually, I take that back. Not quite yet. I'm going to wait till I see some fire. So we're going to go in this door. Like I was saying in the last video, I played this game a lot as a kid, and I never in my entire life knew that you could hit the R button and you could see fires behind walls. So that's totally new, and I feel kind of dumb. Like right here, I was doing some research between videos, and I found out that this game has been fairly well received. Like, it got good reviews when it came out, and not only did it get good reviews, but they released it on the Virtual Console, like back in 2011 or 2012 or something like that. So, I'm alive. Thank you. That guy's saving that girl. That's super awesome of him. So I think that's kind of crazy. Like, my whole life, I just kind of thought this was some low-budget bargain bin game that my mom's picked up for me and that nobody else had ever played it. And yet here I am all these years later. I thought I was a goner. And it turns out that it's actually a decently popular game, I guess. So that should be everything on that floor. We're going to go up here. I'm just going to sort of follow the path. We're going to check out this room. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, cool. There's a fire, whatever. There's nothing in there. I need to pay a little bit more attention. Urgent message. Keep your eyes open for Mr. McNamara. We're going to use another fire truck. Use the hoses. I believe I know where Mr. McNamara is, but I'm not 100% sure how to get in there. I left something in the meeting room. We need 5,000 points to access the bonus stage. In the last video, I said we would try to get those points so we could get to the bonus stage, but I don't think I have enough time now. Like, I kind of messed up the earlier stages because I didn't know that was a thing. And so we're just going to use the password. So I'm not going to go searching for items lying around. So I hope that doesn't bum you out too much. It's not a requirement. You don't get a better ending to the game or anything. You just get a password to a new stage. Thanks. So that's her. So I believe Mr. McNamara is in this room over here to my right, and that the only way to get in there is to fall from above. But I'm not sure which hole you got to fall in to get there. And we're not going to have a lot of time to experiment, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. I thought there was a room over here. Yeah, there's nobody in here. Cool, I blew myself up. Super awesome. Alright, let's go. There's nobody in there. Fuck you, fire. Okay, let's go. I'm wasting time. Do not have a lot of time in this stage. You know what? Last fire truck. Let's do it. Let's get it out the way. and let's go upstairs. And you can see we only need to rescue one person. And if I could get in the door. I also didn't know that if you hold down the right bumper like that, you can strafe. So how about that? Learning new things about this game every single day. You know what? Just eat a dick, fire. So we can go up here. And behind one of these water coolers. There he is. Mr. McNamara should be in the conference room. Rescue him. And so what I'm saying is that conference room is the room that I couldn't figure out how to get into. Hurry up. You've only got 2 minutes. And I don't really know how to get in there. But we will try to save... Oh, never mind. We won't try to save that guy. We're just going to get out of here. It's better to beat the stage than save the extra dude. Again, we don't really care about the points because we're just going to use the password. I know it's kind of lame, but I messed up the earlier stages. And I don't want to go back and replay the whole game. For something that I can easily show you. If you got like a different ending or something, I would totally do it, but so there we go, and we'll just get out of here. Good job. We'll take over from here, and that's the end of the stage. Easy enough. Level up. I have more health. See, I mean, we're not even, you know. We need 2,000 some points. We need to almost double my score. And I don't think we can do that in just 2 stages. But that's that. Okay, people, let's save some lives. So in the next stage, this will be the last stage. After we do this mine stage, we will see the ending of the game. And then I'll do a bonus video after that where I show you the bonus stages you get. And the bonus stage is the thing. It's difficult. While these stages are pretty fun and you just kind of run around and put out fires and it's like a pretty non-stressful game that I suggest everyone play, the bonus stage is legitimately challenging. So... What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor. We are going to do the last stage in the main story, and you are going to get to see the odd but oddly charming ending to the game. But stick around, because there should be one more video after this in which we do the bonus stage. So we're going to go here. This is the Paris mine, target floor, first floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. There's been an accident at the Paris mine. The mine is filled with toxic gas from a natural gas pocket. Some of the gas has exploded, causing many collapses of the mine. Make your way through the rubble to rescue the trapped workers. The workers can only last 4 more minutes in there. Rescue 6 or more workers and get out. You'll be working with Chris, Nikos, and Jeff. I'm sorry, Nikos is not around. The mine is very unstable. Be extra careful. Keep an eye on your oxygen. Your life depends on it. And it's only 1 floor, so we can't go up, we can't go down, we can't use fire trucks, none of that cool stuff. Just a little note, this is where we start. It's like a little outside area. You'll notice that this is also oddly colored. This is also an outside area. And so we're going to get going. We're going to select our items here. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. After you have selected, push OK. So apparently in the other mine stage, instead of blowing open walls with mines, I could have used the axe and chopped my way through it. But I never knew that until recently when I did some research into the game. And I never knew it for this stage either, so I'm not going to use that technique. We're just going to go with the age-old plastic explosives. These are useful for blowing open or through things. And I'm not really going to use this too much, but you can bring the pole with you. The pole can help you to check the floor to see if it's safe. I'll show you. You stick the pole out in front of you and you can test the floor and see if the floor falls, but we should avoid all of the falling floor if we're lucky. Equip item. So I'll put the pole on just to show you what it does. And we're off. And there's the pole. You can see it's super fancy. You can use it to check the floor in front, see if it falls, but we don't need it. And I don't really have this map memorized, but basically what we're going to do is just sort of follow this bottom wall here. It's typically a good strategy for any maze is to just follow the outside wall and see where it takes you. Not necessarily the fastest path, but it is a path nonetheless. And so we're going to set down a mine here and blow our way through. And we're going to rescue this guy. Now, we've seen this dude in the previous stage, air. I need air. You'll notice that I have about 85 oxygen right now. When I hit the button, he's going to take some air from me. So now I'm down to 67. Can I blow my hole? Can I blow through this wall? I cannot. Okay. And so again, we're just going to walk down this path. We don't have a lot of time. 4 minutes is not very much time at all. You can set bombs to close off the gas leaks and you get points. That would be really good if we could get 5,000 points. But I think we've messed up too much, so we can't do that. So I'm not worried about that. The ground is shaky, so watch your step. Use the pole to shake the ground. Urgent message, be sure to watch for unsafe passages. Basically what I'm saying is that we could close those off and get like an extra 100 points or so, and that 100 points would help us get the 5,000 points that we need to access the bonus stage. When the passage collapsed, I thought I was done for, but I didn't know that you needed 5,000 points to access the bonus stage. I've found a hole. I had never known about the bonus stage, so I had never done said bonus stage. We need to get to the guy that has the oxygen, which I think is up here. There he is. All right. My oxygen supply is getting low. Hopefully we don't run out of time. We don't need any other items. And so I'm not really worried about points right now. We're just going to use the password. The bonus stage is literally just a bonus stage. Not required for the main story. And so we're going to go up here and we're going to save this dude. That's kind of why I hug the walls, is to sort of avoid the falls. Air, I need air. I did not mean to run. You only have 2 minutes left and we only have to rescue 2 more people, which should be fine. This guy will not refill us. We'll talk to him. But all we can do is grab more items. We don't need more items. We just need to go in here and rescue this guy here who needs air, and rescue his buddy here. Thanks. Oxygen supply is getting low. We should be able to get out down here, I hope. Again, we need the oxygen, so we have to continue walking. We can't run, but we should have plenty of time. We got a little over a minute to get back to the entrance. And that's our homie right there. Once we find that guy, we can find the hole and sort of death warp, which is what we're going to try to do. Do I need anything else? No. Now that I have full oxygen, I'm free to run. I don't know where the hole's at, so we're just going to go this way. The exit should be right down here. And we're out. Are you guys ready to see the end of the game? Good job. We'll take it from here. This is the end of the ignition factor. We get our points. And there we go. Now that it's over, how do you feel? Why do you people always ask that? How do you think it feels? I saved a lot of people. I feel just awful. Jeez. And while I'm at it, I'd like to complain to the designers of this game. Why did I have to do all the work? All these other firefighters and I'm the only one not standing around? I know it's good for game drama and action, but let's be realistic here. Anyway, when you were... No, I'm not done. In addition, what's with all the stupid dialogue in this game? People don't want to read, they want to play. It's like all the incessant chattering and the peacekeepers. Those guys at Jellicoe don't know when to quit. Well, we're running out of time. Okay, fine, cut me off. One last thing. Special thanks to Michael Hart for the initial idea for this game. Did you know I was supposed to be a cat? Fire cat, huh? What a stupid idea. What a weird game, right? How about that? And we get to see the cast, the characters. We get to see the people that made it. O-chan. I'm kind of speechless, guys. I mean, I don't know what kind of story I would expect from a firefighting game, but you wouldn't really expect that kind of an ending. But there it is. See, he's using the axe to chop through the wall, Betty. One of the other things I didn't do is that we could use a jump button to jump over fire, and we can jump over holes. I think we'll see that. Nikos. Background graphics by Ichigo, Doragon, Brad. Jeff. Sound composed by Takahiro. Saika-chan. She's got a little heart. There we are on fire. I remember that. That's a good memory. Real glad someone took a picture. Panic, yada yada yada. It's the captain down there. Special thanks to Joe, Jellico, all staff, and you. Me? See, there he is jumping over a hole. We never actually did that, but you could totally do that type of stuff. Produced by Team Pure Heart. Thank you for playing. See you next game. Okay, wise guys, pose for a picture. They don't pay me enough. Say cheese. And right when they take my picture, the other guys come in. There it is. Lovely group photo. The Ignition Factor. It's a really fun game. You know, if you're bored and you want to kill some time, I suggest everybody pop it in. Check it out. Play it. The end. Pretty good. A little odd in the story. A little odd in the dialogue. Okay, that's the end of the game, but stick around because there's going to be one more video where we enter the password and we do the fabled bonus stage that I never knew existed. I played this game all the time as a kid, and I didn't know there was another stage. So we're going to do it, but that's the end of the Ignition Factor. So until next time, my total score, 2,942 points. If I'd had 5,000, this is where it would unlock the bonus stage. Didn't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignition Factor on the Super Nintendo. This is the bonus episode where we do the bonus stage, which we have to use a password to access because I didn't know that the only other way to reach this was to get 5,000 points in-game. And I didn't know that was a thing. So now there is a cheat code where you can hold like L and R on controller 2 and then press start on controller 1 in the title screen. But I don't suggest doing that because then you have to play the bonus stage with like no level life, like no extra life. Where this password will take you there with all of the levels that you get from collecting the points. And the other thing I want to point out is that this is a really nice password screen because you may notice that it's missing letters like L, M, N. There is no O. It just goes straight to P, and that's super nice because there is a 0. And it's really, really nice when games do that so that you don't have to worry about whether or not this is XV10 or XV10. But anyways, we're going to jump into the game. Okay, people, let's save some lives. So we're going to go here. This is the DM headquarters, target floor, first floor, basement 1, and basement 2. And I guess this is a reference to another Jellico game called The Peacekeepers, which I'm totally going to have to play to see if I can understand these references. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. This time it will be different. It's important to stop the fire, but more importantly, get the people out. Which really isn't that different. Protect the paperwork of the company. That is different. You only have 7 minutes to rescue 5 people. I'll be going in first. Okay. And we can see the map. It's a little weird of a map, but there it is. We're going to move the fire truck. Choose the arrow that corresponds to the side of the building you would like to place the fire truck. We're going to put it down here. I don't know why. If we go back to the map, we do get the weird message. Put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. I don't know. Still don't. There's no castle in this stage. You think it might be a reference to this. It is not. That is just a gibberish message that makes 0 sense. At least in this game. Maybe it's a reference to another game, possibly even the Peacekeepers. I really don't know. So we're just going to move on. This is a little different. He says choose items to carry. 4. Move selected item from blue area to brown area. After you have selected, push OK. So we need the chemical fire extinguisher. This will put out chemical fires. We need the axe because this is a special stage in which there are monsters that we have to fight. It can be used to open doors, and we need our trusty little CO2 bombs because they put out large areas of fire, and that's always helpful. Now equip an item. After it's equipped, press OK. We're going to use the CO2 bomb to start, and we're off. All right, so we're just going to do that. We do want to put this fire out because this is the exit. You always want to put the fire out where the exit is so that you don't have to deal with it when you're trying to leave the stage in a hurry. The first thing, we need to go over here, and we kind of want to run just a little bit because we need to save this lady right here who is on fire and refuses to move. And we need to save, we need to save the chemical fire extinguisher. And we do want to run because we are going to need it later. We're done in that room. There's nothing in there. Avoid this big hole. We're going to put out this fire because this is another area that we have to kind of pass by through. And we don't want to have to deal with these flames on our way out. Actually, depending on how this goes. So there are the floor is going to drop out from underneath me in this room, but if I put my foot on the bottom of the second row, I should be able to just run safely. Wow, I didn't trigger any of the holes. So the floor will drop out and holes will open up, but I did it perfectly. Can you hear me? Find the documents to bring DM down. Now this is something we didn't do in the main game, and that's that we can jump over fire. So here's where we absolutely have to have this finger. I mean, you can damage boost through here. But I wouldn't suggest it because you really want to have all of your life for the monster fight. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. I'm just putting out a little extra. This is the captain who went in first. Captain, are you okay? I can't move and my legs hurt. Here, take this card. You'll need 2 of them. Huh? So we're going to take the card. Now we're going to talk to the captain again, and he's going to refill us. Okay, you're set. Do you need anything else? We do not. We're going to put this out. We're going to switch fire extinguishers really quick. And we're going to put this out. And I mean, why not? Since the captain's just right down there. And we're going to put this out. And we're going to put this out. And that should be everything in there. Okay. So we want to get rid of these CO2 bombs because we're going to pick up more items. And we want to maintain the ability to run. Oh. I forgot. We need to take them out of our inventory. And we're going to equip the axe so that when we run into some creatures, we're ready to fight. We're going to try to avoid fighting most of them. But there is one that you are absolutely required to fight. And I guess I do need this chemical extinguisher. So there we go. Please don't run. Oh my god. I seen him starting to do it. There was nothing I could do to stop him. So we're going to save this lady. What is this monster? That's a good question. I would like you to run now. And we're going to run away from that one. Hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. We may have to try it again, but that's fine. That's fine. We're going to go up here. All right, so this is an interesting room. There's a key card right here in the corner of these things. Totally want to pick this up. We need them both. If we didn't put the CO2 bombs, I wouldn't be able to run right now, and that would suck. Because, see, that's the type of shit that happens. Run! Okay, there we go. And we really want to outrun that monster so that he doesn't park himself outside of that door and just wait for us. And he will do that. And then it's impossible to get through that door without first getting attacked. And we need to put this fire. We need to get over here. There's another person we got to save. And we don't really care about the fire below. We just kind of want to put out this fire. Okay. So that we can get in here. And we can rescue this lady. I thought they were going to turn me into a monster. And then we're going to go down here. And this is a boss fight. So if I can set this up correctly, he's not that big of a deal. Otherwise, he's a huge pain in the ass. So there he is. I can't exit the door. All right, if I can get... I think there we go. You want to be just a little bit below him. I guess I'm not far enough down. He takes like 20 hits. Maybe this will do it. So if you can get just far enough below him like this, you could just wail on him and he won't be able to reach you. Otherwise, he's a pretty difficult fight because he does take a lot of hits, as you can see. You can try to throw CO2 bombs at him and stuff, but it also takes a fair amount of hits to kill him, and it's a lot harder. So now that he's dead, we can open this door and we can move on. And I'm not entirely sure where we want to go. We want to go down here. Again, we're not too worried about the fire. We just need to make moves. We're kind of running out of time. You'll notice we're on minute 4. But we are going to have to kind of come back through this area, so it's important to clear out, you know, some of the fire so it's not too terrible on your way back. You know, kind of like that, sort of clear out a path. We could jump over that fire there. But we're not worried about it. Let's save this lady. I found a card, but I lost it in the slime. We found that card already. And here we need our CO2, or our chemical fire extinguisher. Okay. And we want to save it. I don't think we need any more, but we'll save it just in case. We got some fire trucks we can use. I mean, we're pretty much at the end, so we're going to use the fire truck anyways. Use the hoses. And then you can see, I believe that's a reference to Peacekeepers over there to the left. That dude beating up a robot. Here, take these documents. And now we will be too heavy to run. This stuff is weighing me down. I can't run or kick. If I had the CO2 bomb still, it would be even worse. Actually, let's go look at this just a little bit longer. Can you hear me? The system will be operational soon. You have 2 minutes. All right, so I just kind of wanted to show off those dudes little fighting. And we're going to make our way back out. If I still had the CO2 bombs, not only would I not be able to run and kick, but I would be extra weighed down. And it's kind of like in, say, Oblivion or whatever, where you walk at a crawl. You just creep so slow. The problem that we have is that we can't run or kick, and there are still aliens. There's still monsters. And so we're going to have to deal with them. But the other monsters only take 3 hits, and if we can get through with plenty of life, we can drop through a hole in the floor to get out a little bit quicker. And that's why we're really glad that this dude didn't follow us to the door, because if he had followed us to the door there... Can we go? Can we make it? Can we make it past him? I think we're going to make it past him. All right, that was pretty easy. Sometimes they can be a real pain. We're down to our last minute. We don't care about the captain. He's on his own. Crap. It's a good thing we got some CO2 left. All right. And then here's where there's like a hole in the floor. Oh, there's the hole in the floor. We'll take it as a death warp. Good job. Jeff, I'll take care of the captain. You look after the people. Okay. I'm proud to have you on our team. Now, we do get to see the ending of the game again, but stick around because there is a slight difference. Slight enough that it's worth seeing. Oh, my key card. Thank you. This is my life. She's ecstatic. Oh, my key card. Thank you. This is my life. She's ecstatic. Oh, my papers. Oh no, it's broken. Whoops. I don't know how you break papers. But I leveled up, so I have more life. Not that it matters. That's the last stage in the game. And here we are with the ending again, which again, like I said, there is a slight difference, so it's worth hanging out for. Now that it's over, how do you feel? Why do you people always ask that? How do you think it feels? I saved a lot of people. I feel just awful. Jeez. And while I'm at it, I'd like to complain to the designers of this game. Why did I have to do all the work? All these other firefighters, and I'm the only one not standing around. I know it's good for game drama and action, but let's be realistic here. Anyway, when you were... No, I'm not done. In addition, what's with all the stupid dialogue in this game? People don't want to read, they want to play. It's like all of the inconsistent chattering in the Peacekeepers. Those guys at Jellicoe don't know when to quit. Well, we're running out of time. Okay, fine, cut me off. One last thing. Special thanks to Michael Hardett for the initial idea for this game. Did you know I was supposed to be a cat? Fire cat, huh? What a stupid idea. These credits are going to be the same. Again, this is a pretty fun game, worth checking out. Definitely worth playing. I think I'm going to play the Peacekeepers here real soon and see maybe the castle thing is a reference to that game, because there's a lot of references to that game in this one. So maybe that makes more sense then. I'm really not sure. I kind of have to sneeze. But before I do the Peacekeepers, I think I'm going to go play a Nintendo game, maybe a Genesis game or two. But I think the Peacekeepers is going to be one of the next Super Nintendo games I play, because I'm really curious. I've done a lot of searches on that castle thing, and I can find no information on it. There we are on fire. Such great memories. And here in a second, I thought, and you. Thank you for playing. See you next game. All right, so here's the slight difference. Okay, wise guy, pose for a picture. They don't pay me enough. Say cheese. And everybody comes rushing in, and if you remember it, look, there's an alien, and there it is, alien guy in the bottom right. I don't know who that is on the left. One of the Peacekeepers guys, maybe. But you get a slightly different photograph, and that's the difference. Totally worth it, though. Fun game. I mean, if you're into a fairly easy time killer, it's a pretty good one to pick up. The end. So anyways, that's it. I wanted to show everyone the bonus stage. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing. As always, we'll do another game in the next video. So until then, goodbye.